Alright, what's up everybody? Jared Leon here with Packet Punch Traders. Just want to make a quick trade recap from today. Two trades for me today, ATXG and BIAF. Both basically losers, but ended up only having, being red $4 on the day. So for a red day, really can't complain too much, but definitely had, a few really good opportunities today, and I was just unable to capture them. So let's just dive into ATXG. I know Fatty already, he traded the same thing. He has his recap up. So you got to see his side of how he traded it. Now we get to see kind of how I traded it. So I can zoom in here. This is so difficult on my laptop. You can just see the downtrend after the recent IPO. Had a nice run. Just kind of waiting for the multi-day bounce. And so I slept in a little bit this morning. I totally missed the ideal play. So you can see once it broke through morning high day, broke through this trend, held VWAP here, you got started to get some volume coming in. This is the ideal entry and the ideal move that I would have liked to play. But instead I missed it. And I started getting some entries in here in the low fives as this was grinding up towards high of day, thinking it can have one last push. I was looking for this to get to 6. So I just wanted the quick dollar from 5 to 6 was my goal. Got a little push here, broke through high of day, and just had a hard time in the low fives, low to mid fives. Big selling candle here in volume. Started to come and crack back down. I cut it pretty quick, around 5.15. I had an average of 5.11, so cut it for basically a scratch, kept myself green, and then, kind of took my eyes off of it, took the dogs for a walk, took them to the park, saw that it was holding up and was coming back, saw this push here to the 530s, came back down, held, thought about taking an entry here, just decided to, kind of just sit on my hands. And then we instantly got a nice rip up to the low 6s. So a little annoyed definitely by not, capturing this move. But nonetheless, in the morning, this was the ideal entry. This was the ideal move that I was looking for. So, just need to be up and ready and prepared in the morning. Can't be sleeping in because I miss plays like this. So that was ATXG. Let's go to BIAF now. So I was looking for just the momentum shift, that kind of big first green day to happen. We got the gap up this morning. And, as you know, Fatty nailed this kind of open price VWAP reclaim. Took the quick snipe on it. I missed that. And what I was kind of thinking was, if this reclaims VWAP, this could go up and test high of day, but it would really need the volume because there's so much volume in here in the morning that it's a lot of overhead resistance now. So it's going to have a really tough time getting back to those levels, especially on this lower volume here. So I did take a small position at 608, ended up cutting it at 6. So it was like a $5 loss or something like that. Overall, like I said, I was minus $4 on the day, so not bad at all. Yeah, just kind of woke up a little late, kind of tried to revenge trade a little bit, with a little bit of FOMO. Felt like I had just wasted my day by sleeping in a little bit. So definitely kind of attacked, like I never should have traded BIAF when it reclaimed VWAP because I just knew, and even after talking with Fatty about it too, that there was just way too much overhead resistance there in the morning. So I definitely should have just, sat on my hands with this one and paid more attention to ATXG, just because I knew, if you look at it's kind of hard to see here. That's terrible. Just a huge, insane move that on that first initial day it opened. Slammed all the way back down, kind of faded for a little bit, and it just had this really nice trend And as soon as that trend was breaking, that's when I wanted to buy it. And I posted the watch list last night. Unfortunately, I don't think ATXG was on there. I think that was like one of the stocks. For some reason, I forgot to put it on there. I just had like alerts set on it on my own and forgot to throw it in the watch list. So this was the one I was really like most annoyed about that I didn't capture. You can see it lines up perfectly with that kind of high of day, open price, VWAP, everything kind of lined up perfectly to capture this move. And even in here, I wouldn't mind, you know, if I were to get some in the 470s, low 480s, and then just sold into this push when I saw it, you know, having a hard time in the low mid 5s, could have taken a quick snipe there. It's definitely an angle. And then here, once it held VWAP, held the high 4s, reclaimed 5, held that, you know, another angle there. So just mistimed it a little bit. Didn't trade it as well as I would have liked. So definitely need to improve with my entries there a little bit. But nonetheless, you know, I'm watching the right tickers. I'm looking for the right things. Just need to clean up my entries a little bit and should be good. So that was basically it. Just the 2 trades today. No trades yesterday and just the 1 trade on Monday. So trying to cut back on the trades, keeping in my deal, even though today was not the best. But like I said, you know, for having a red day, keeping it a $4 loss, that's awesome. So try to just keep it up, keep the losses small, let my winners run, take, you know, the predictable gains, and just call it a day. So that was it for me. I hope it made sense. And if you guys have any questions, if you guys want me to explain something different, or you know, just do something different, if I'm missing something, throw a comment. Let us know. I want to make these videos as best as possible and as useful as possible for you guys. So just feel free to throw a comment in there. Let us know if there's anything you want me to do differently, add anything, just let me know. So I hope you guys enjoyed, hope it made sense, and I'll catch you guys later.